The Warrior Shrine ain't nothing but a missed opportunity. Now, I'm going to tell you exactly how NRS could have made the Warrior Shrine and everybody would have been happy. But before getting into that, let's look at the Warrior Shrine to see what it actually looks like for those of you that do not know. So, it's nothing but a glorified leaderboard. You can check the different seasons to see who's at the top. Okay, cool. You got your character's name up there. You can click on it. You can check all of their information to see who their fighter is and who's their cameo. And you also can check combat lead. Okay, cool. Cool. All right, that's it. We waited a whole freaking year and some change for that, right? All right, so let's get to how I would have done the Warrior Shrine. Now, the Warrior Shrine has long been a nostalgic feature of Mortal Kombat, as it did feature in the original Mortal Kombat 1 towards the end of the game, because it was known for honoring its fallen combatants. It even appeared in Mortal Kombat 11. It could have been a dynamic area where players could unlock exclusive lore, cinematic cutscenes, or character backstories, enriching the overall experience. So imagine if I came here, right? And let's say I clicked on Goro. What if I'm able to play Goro's entire story? Like I'm able to play everything from Goro's perspective, Goro's life, him beating on, Kung Lao, killing his peoples, like all types of stuff like that. How dope would that be? And then every season this changes, but you get exclusive content only from the Warrior Shrine. This is where you get your content for these characters. So every season, these characters would change. Let's say you get the Great Kung Lao, right? You get the Great Kung Lao, you get to play his story to pick up where Mortal Kombat 11 left off at. You can play his story about him defeating Goro. You see, so it can be one big story where all of these characters tie in some way, shape, or form. That's how it should have been to get all perspectives of these cutscenes. This would have allowed the most highest replay value in Mortal Kombat history. The Warrior Shrine would have been a great replacement for the Crypt should they have done it that way. I'm talking about getting backstories and just an overall experience on these characters is something that we should have gotten, to be honest with you. Now, potential for player customization. You see how this look now? The only thing we can do is go left and right and click on a few things, right? Rather than having this as a glorified leaderboard, it could have allowed players to customize the shrine itself based on personal achievements, such as placing statues or statuses of the most used character, skins, or even special relics earned from victories. Now, a lot of you probably say, well, yeah, it does show that information under the combat card. And it does. It shows some of the information that I'm referring to. But just what if this was like an actual shrine where, let's say, only Goro is here, and it was like in some museum or something, and we can kind of decorate it by putting Goro's most worn outfit over here, some of our achievements over here, and actually take a picture to pose for our statue frozen in time. That would be super dope if they did something like that. Now, interactive elements. I would say the shrine could have had interactive elements like mini game events. They could have threw some mini games up in there or battles that change the shrine's appearance depending on who holds the top spot. So let's say, for example, if I was to be number one on a shrine like this, I can choose if I want the background to be day, night, peaceful, or chaos, or some could have been tailored to certain characters like Liu Kang. His background could have been a whole bunch of universes, and then Havoc's could have been nothing but chaos. The Earth getting hit by comets and stuff like that in the background. And then for Sonya's, hers could have been, special forces flying around in the background. For Johnny Cage, you could have had some helicopters for Hollywood. And for your boy Kung Lao, I guess you could have had like some monks or something in the background. I'm not sure about Kung Lao's, but I think you get the drift of what I'm trying to say here, you know? But that would depends on who holds the top spot. Now imagine seeing your favorite character standing tall as the champion. That would be dope for everybody to see with a unique animation or pose as mentioned. Now let's talk about a reward system. Instead of just being a leaderboard, there could have been rewards or unlockable content for top tier players like I mentioned before. So I'm going to click here. Let's talk about this top tier player stuff. Now if you are a top tier player and you like rank let's say you rank number 3 in about 4 combat leagues straight, then you can unlock some special gear. Like you want to do this so where everybody can compete and it's not like super duper rare. I mean, you can make it super duper rare, but you're gonna have people complaining at that point. But I think if you made them play a certain amount of combat leagues, they will eventually unlock that gear versus somebody who gets number 1 and unlock it instantly. That would be dope. It would keep people grinding for a long time and it will make people come play more combat league. That's how that should have been done. Now, and I'll also say this that it could have served as a hub where players could also get bonus content based on their position in the shrine. So you may get, like I mentioned before, extra outfits. You may unlock some fire powers for Liu Kang that you could purchase on the Mortal Kombat store. I'll get into a Mortal Kombat store later, how that store could be revamped, how I would have done it if I was to do the store. Now, I would just say this here as far as special features. The Warrior Shrine could have been a place where players can speculate the top leaderboard fights, which you kind of can do here, almost like an arena. Well, I'll say this: you can see the data on the fights, but you can't watch the fights. Now, they should have made it to where you can speculate. Like you can go back and watch people's recorded play, or you could just come in here and click on something and go to some person in Combat League and watch them play, almost like an arena style, how they had your boy Havoc having all the Havocs in the audience to watch all of that chaos. It would have created a very competitive aspect, almost like an arena, as mentioned. It would encourage a competitive atmosphere and help less experienced players learn from the best by seeing them fight. And they also could have charged money to watch people. So imagine spending 4 coins to join somebody's thing, or let's say this person charges 25 coins. And in order for you to join, you got to pay them 25 of your coins to watch them fight. And then if they win the whole thing, they get all the coins on the table. Or if you bet against them, you get to win some coins that's on the table, almost like a virtual gambling system. That would have been super dope if you ask me. Now, my last thing is this: tying it to the story mode. If they was tying the shrine into the story mode with a special challenge or fight, that could have given it more of a meaning. Players could unlock battles at the shrine or confront NPC characters in special one-on-one duels. Like imagine being able to fight, you know, Empress Tanya or somebody, or being able to finish their story, or to just kind of see their relationship from a different universe. That would be super dope. So my whole thing is I just wanted to compare their ideas to what the shrine actually is, their ideas versus my ideas, because I feel like the fans, myself included, are very underwhelmed with this entire leaderboards. The leaderboards is just trash, if you ask me. That's just the way I see it. I truly wish this could have been something different, but for us to wait an entire year for leaderboards when y'all could have just gave us some regular rundown leaderboards like you did in the last game, or any other game for that matter, this would have been okay. Actually, we could have lived without ever getting the Warrior Shrine. We did not need the Warrior Shrine at all. It was not needed. So for them to include it and have us wait that long, that's just insane, if you ask me. It's insane across the board, but I want to use this as an opportunity to pass this off to you guys in the comment section below. What do you think of my ideas for the Warrior Shrine? Do you think those would have been dope? Do you think it would have not been realistic? Do you think it wouldn't have been possible? Now, I will tell you I'm feeling a little sick. I'm under the weather, and I'm also recording from my PS5, so audio may sound just a little bit differently, but I appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you smash that subscribe button and turn on post notifications, as this is your brand new favorite and exclusive place for daily Mortal Kombat content. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.